Do you remember those oil and gas ads from the November election? Seemed endless. Well, now they've given way to rallies at the Colorado State Capitol. A huge crowd gathering on the West Steps today to protest a new bill. Inside the Capitol, supporters of the bill with their own rally. That 27-page measure would make major changes to how energy operations are regulated in our state. Would make public health, safety, and welfare the litmus test for any future drilling. And it would give local governments control over everything from the drilling setbacks to air quality control to permitting. Any permits already pending determined to pose a risk would be put on hold. Our Jamie Leary spent the day talking to people on both sides of that bill. And Jamie, obviously, so much at stake here.
And this is still going on, expected to go through midnight. Opponents I spoke with here say there are enough regulations and oversight for this industry already. But we went to Firestone today as well, and I spoke with many families in the neighborhood where that explosion happened. They are in favor of this bill, specifically the part that would make safety the main criteria for companies when they apply for new drilling permits. So you get to take care of the 4 kids when they're sick?
Like this.
Spending quality time with his youngest is one of the benefits Andrew Welker gets working from home. He and his family moved to Firestone not long after the explosion. While he lives nearby, he doesn't feel the need to tell his older girls what happened.
Don't want them to worry too much about living in this neighborhood specifically.
And Andrew isn't worried about another explosion.
I'm inherently trusting of people and companies, I guess, trusting that they had taken care of the issues that caused it in the first place.
Still, he wouldn't mind more safety regulations for the industry. That's what this bill promises.
It might hurt in the short term, but I think in the long run it'll be better because they'll be able to say, hey, look, these are the regulations we have to follow when we're moving into your neighborhood.
Back at the Capitol, passionate members of the industry testified.
This bill would affect everyone in the state of Colorado.
Sarah McGowan has worked in the industry as an accountant for the last 10 years.
I'm proud to be in the industry.
With the proposed regulations falling to local control and so many permits waiting approval,
it's going to shut down permitting in the state of Colorado. And if that happens, we're talking about, we can't even calculate yet how much in lost tax revenues that would be and how that would affect schools, how that's going to affect our home values, people that aren't even in the industry.
And what's happening right now is the first of 6 committee meetings, followed by what will be 4 floor readings. So this has a long way to go and will likely face some amendments. Live in Denver, Jamie Leary covering Colorado First.